My name is Alison Woodhead and I am one of the children's diabetes dietitians here in Bradford. We're now going to take a look at the role of diet in managing diabetes. I think the first thing to say is that children and young people with type 1 diabetes don't need to follow a prescribed diet or buy special foods. But just like us all, it's important to eat a healthy, balanced diet most of the time. Eating foods that are high in fat and sugar can make it difficult to keep the glucose levels in the target range. So it's especially important that children and young people with diabetes are encouraged to make good food choices. The Eat Well guide is a good place to start when we're considering the makeup of a healthy, balanced diet. The guide divides foods into 5 food groups, and the amount of space each food group occupies on the guide gives us an indication as to how much or how little of those foods we should eat. The 2 largest food groups are the green, fruit and vegetable group, and the yellow, starchy carbohydrate group. This means we should all eat plenty of foods from these groups, but only a small amount from the oils and spreads group. Let's now take a look at each of the groups, starting with the fruit and vegetable group. We should all eat at least 5 portions of fruit and vegetables every day. And as a general rule, a portion of fruit or veg is the amount you can hold in your hand. These foods provide important vitamins and minerals to protect against diseases. And for children with diabetes, they offer protection against the damage that can be caused by high blood glucose levels over a long time. It's a good idea to eat a rainbow of fruit and vegetables, as different coloured fruit and veg have different protective nutrients. Moving on to the starchy carbohydrates. This group includes bread, breakfast cereals, rice, pasta and potatoes. These foods are important for energy and they should be eaten as part of a main meal. The high fibre starchy foods such as granary bread, whole grain breakfast cereals, brown rice and whole wheat pasta are a good choice, particularly for children and young people with diabetes. This is because they're more slowly digested to glucose than the white, refined varieties, and this helps to keep the glucose levels stable. Let's now look at the protein group. This group includes meat, fish and eggs, as well as plant-based protein such as beans, pulses and nuts. Protein is essential for the growth and repair of our body's cells and tissues, and we should eat some protein foods every day. In addition to protein, these foods provide other nutrients such as iron, zinc and magnesium. Next, it's the dairy group. These foods provide calcium, which is important for strong bones and teeth, and we should eat some of these foods every day. Moving on to the smallest group, which is the oils and spreads group. The unsaturated fats, such as vegetable, rapeseed, sunflower and olive oils, are the healthier fats. But because they're all types of fats and high in calories, they should be eaten sparingly. Foods that are high in fat, salt and sugar are not needed in our diet, so that's why they don't form part of a food group. These foods include chocolate, cakes, biscuits, crisps, sugary drinks and ice cream. Eating too many of these foods can make glucose levels difficult to manage, as well as lead to weight gain and tooth decay. These foods should be eaten less often and in small amounts. Reducing the intake of these foods, alongside encouraging other healthy lifestyle interventions, is the cornerstone to the management of type 2 diabetes in children and young people. So we've thought about healthy food choices. Let's now look at drinks. Children and young people with diabetes should be encouraged to have sugar-free drinks. Water would be the best choice, but other suitable drinks might include no added sugar diluted drinks or diet fizzy drinks. Milk, fruit juices and smoothies all contain natural sugars, which will cause blood glucose levels to rise, so it's best to keep them to meal times. Lastly, let's consider the meal routine. A regular meal pattern is important for all children, but especially children and young people with diabetes, as missing meals or grazing on snacks can affect blood glucose levels. Mealtimes for a child or young person with diabetes are a reminder to undertake various diabetes tasks, such as checking glucose levels and taking medication. However, it's important to balance this with ensuring that mealtimes continue to be enjoyable and offer an opportunity to socialise with family and friends.